The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that the tense and unexpected events within the fashion company are gradually taking a new turn, as Carter officially returns the company to Ridge after relentless pressure from Hope. In that decisive moment, Carter realizes that being in charge is not only a burden of power struggles, but also the source of countless mistakes in the past. He, with deep regret, decides to give up control to end the chain of mistakes, paving the way for a new era of leadership from Ridge. However, this move arouses anger from Hope. She, who has been holding back so much emotion and expectation about taking back the company, cannot help but be disappointed when she realizes that all of Carter's efforts are now just useless gestures. Hope's dissatisfaction becomes even more intense when she learns that the return of Steffi and Ridge as managers will seriously threaten her position. Feeling lost and insecure, she faces the risk of being fired from the very place where she has worked so hard to build her name and career. Not accepting her fate, Hope quickly finds an unexpected solution to save her career and affirm her position. She decides to ask Thomas for help, an influential and powerful figure in the fashion world. In a decisive trip to Praia, Hope not only seeks out Thomas, but also uses all her charm to convince him to help. She begs Thomas to join her in rebuilding the company as well as restoring her fashion line, opening a new chapter for creative and unique ideas. The latest revelation is that Thomas will officially return next week. This raises a big question mark about the effectiveness of the offer that Hope sent him. Thomas's return is seen as a key factor in the company's internal politics, and whether or not Hope's invitation is accepted will determine her fate in the near future. But what's even more shocking is that after that dramatic meeting, Thomas took Hope back and declared her his girlfriend. This public relationship is not only a strategic move, but also a strong commitment from Thomas to protect and support Hope against all opponents. Thomas promised to stand up for her not only on the personal front, but also on the business front, ensuring that Hope's fashion line, Hope Future, would be rebuilt firmly and sustainably. This event opened a new revolution in the fashion world of the bold and the beautiful when Thomas, instead of being Carter's rival, now became the one holding the key power. This replacement is not only a reversal of the hierarchy, but also a manifestation of a complex relationship, where Hope seems to have turned Thomas into a puppet in her hands, controlling him to serve her personal goals. The connection between these two characters promises to create internal conflicts as well as dramatic power battles, opening a new chapter of intrigue, conspiracy, and unexpected plots in the story of the bold and the beautiful. Through each revealed detail, we can see that the story is not only about power and career, but also an interweaving of emotions, loyalty, and cunning strategies. Each character, from Carter to Hope, Steffi and Thomas, is playing an important role in shaping the fate of the company as well as the future of the fashion world. The latest developments promise to bring the audience an emotional experience, where every step, every decision will change the situation dramatically and unpredictably. Dramatic and unexpected events are unfolding in Bill and Luna's troubled lives, creating a complex picture of conflict, betrayal, and meticulous intrigue. Last week, right after Bill left the room, things started to explode when Luna, without hesitation, quickly switched to a conversation with a man she believed to be a service provider. This gesture of Luna shows that she actively sought comfort or perhaps some outside connection to soothe her chaotic emotions. Her actions are not simply a search for sympathy, but also reveal a dark side of Luna's personality, a woman who is always willing to do anything to achieve personal gain, regardless of moral boundaries and the trust of others. This week's preview further increases the tension when Luna opens the door to find Finn waiting. Finn's appearance not only created a sudden shock, but also opened up the possibility of a new complicated relationship. Finn, with his calm and sharp appearance, seemed to be carrying a scheming invitation, which could be a new opportunity or a sophisticated trap. This change in situation further strained the relationship between Luna and Bill as she continued to ignore Bill's wishes and warnings. Bill, who had been the pillar of this relationship, could not hide his anxiety and tension when warning Luna that she might pay a heavy price for her actions. Bill sternly stated that if Luna left her current safe place, or, in other words, if she continued her treacherous actions, she would not only lose her freedom, but also risk returning to prison. This showed the seriousness of Luna's actions and the unpredictable consequences she could suffer. Bill also implicitly threatens that he is willing to send her back to prison, even if it means losing his own family, a stark warning that reflects the pain of facing betrayal from someone he once trusted. In that context, the show seems to intend to reduce the drama in Bill's current life as family members and colleagues gradually turn their backs on him. This isolation is not only a punishment for past mistakes, but also a warning sign for Bill that any action by Luna can directly affect his life and career. It is Luna's selfishness in not keeping her whereabouts a secret, but showing them publicly that becomes a drill in the trust of Bill and those around him. One thing is for sure, Luna will never be considered trustworthy in the eyes of the bold and the beautiful viewers. Her perverted in turn image has been solidified over the years, showing that she has always been an honest and selfish person, unchanged despite her ordeals and imprisonment. Her actions were not only intended to announce to everyone that she was currently residing in Bill's house, but also contained a larger plot, which was her desire to become his wife. This week's plot became even more tense when the audience witnessed Luna's cruel scheme of drugging Bill's drink. This action not only showed her coldness and calculation, but also revealed Luna's deeper goal. Was she secretly trying to make Bill lose consciousness so that she could easily manipulate and control him? After Bill slowly lost his ability to be conscious, Luna quickly went to bed with him, creating a conflicting moment and suggesting that she might be planning a closer emotional and personal connection. The big question is, does Luna want to use the child resulting from this scheming relationship as an anchor to tie Bill to her forever? This action not only shows Luna's recklessness and ruthlessness in pursuing power and personal interests, but also adds to the tension and suspense of the story, as each of her steps carries with it intrigue and conspiracy behind it. Through each revealed detail, the bold and the beautiful once again affirms that in the world of high society and fashion, relationships are not simply based on love or loyalty, but also sophisticated political chess. The conflict between Bill and Luna, from stern warnings, betrayals to evil plots, promises to bring the audience dramatic, surprising, and unpredictable moments. Every step of the characters is meticulously arranged, making the plot more thrilling and attractive than ever.
Oh.